Good afternoon to all the Colonia Country Club members. This is Casey O'Reilly. Today is Tuesday, July 26th. We're on the 10th hole here at Colonia, par 4, 360 yards. And I just want to tell you, yesterday I got to go to Baltusrol over at the PGA Championship yesterday morning. And I got to watch the best players in the world hit balls on the range for a couple hours. And I just wanted to share a couple tips of what I witnessed yesterday that might help your game, what those guys are doing so well. The first thing what they do really well is they hit the ball in the center of the club face with all their clubs. I have a driver here, so most of the time they hit the ball right here on top of the face and in the center. And a couple things that I noticed what they did yesterday with all their clubs is when they make their backswing, the tour players are doing it with their back, in their chest. They're turning their back all the way to the target. So when they're at the top of their swing, the center of their back is facing the middle of the fairway. And what we do, including myself a lot, is when we take the club back, we kind of whip it back and make a half turn. And we lose power. And it's hard to get the club back correctly, and we hit it on the bottom of the face or on the top of the face or the toe or the heel. So I'm going to give you a little drill here. What I saw a couple of guys, especially Henrik Stenson yesterday, hitting a lot of drivers and his 3-wood. But he had a little drill with his coach, and what he was trying to do was encourage the correct rotation in the backswing. And what he would do is he would take his normal stance over the ball and then drop his right foot back quite a bit, maybe 6 inches, and not hit the golf ball, but just, you can see there by dropping his right foot behind him so much, now his back turns to the target 90 degrees. And I would say most of us here at the club, when we're swinging off not well, we're turning about 30 degrees. And hence there's the difference in the power. So what I want you to do on the course or on the range is before you hit your ball, just go over to the tee and take your normal stance and draw this back, 3 or 4 inches, and just practice turning your back to the target. Feeling your right shoulder, your trail shoulder, turn behind your head. And if you could do that 3 or 4 times and feel it, then you could go up to the ball and then go back to your square stance, but try to achieve the same, turn with your back, turning your back fully to the target. Don't start your downswing until you feel like you've gotten the center of your back facing the target. The other thing that those guys do really, really well is the through swing with their chest. And again, watching Stenson yesterday, all his shots, his shirt buttons at impact are facing the target before he hits the golf ball. You can see that produces the handle slightly in front of the club head. What he doesn't do, and we all do occasionally, is we leave our chest back and throw the club down. And then again, another power weakness. So what they really do is, it sounds easy to do, it's simple, you watch them do it for a few hours. Basically all they're doing is turning their back to the target on the backswing and turning their chest facing the target at impact. So if you can work on those 2 things, you'll start hitting the ball with all your clubs, whether it's a wedge, a 9-iron, or a driver, in the center of the club. Because what's happening is you're controlling the club face with your bigger muscles. Turn your back to the target and turn your chest to the target. You don't have to think about rotation or legs or hips. That's all out of it. They're not doing that. So what I would really encourage is this drill where you get really close to the dress and just feel like that trail shoulder is turning behind your head. Like that. And then put the club behind the ball and let's see if we can execute from a square stance. So ball forward, tilt a little bit, and just really try to turn that back to the target. And then try to turn your chest to the target. And go get yourself an M2 driver because they fly pretty good when you do it right. If you need any help with your game, give us a call at Colonia, me or Nick. We'll be glad to help you anytime. Nicky's holding the camera. Good job, Nicky. Time to go back to the shop. Take care.